Hey everyone, welcome back to another Smackdown vs. Raw 2008 Smackdown General Manager Mode episode. And as you can see here, we're going to be doing the Road to Smackdown 6 weeks, 5 matches. 3 of them are going to be in 1 week, 2 of them are going to be in 2, so we'll kind of skip 3 of them technically, but you'll see me booking kind of how I kind of go overview of that. With that being said, let's do the recap here. No Way Out. As seen, Triple H solidified his main event spot at WrestleMania when he beat Elijah Burke in that ladder match. Tag Team Champions stayed with Crime Time, that Hell in a Cell match. Not to mention the Cruiserweight Championship, CM Punk defeated Matt Hardy with the help of The Undertaker, the hometown hero, who for some reason took it upon himself to beat the tar out of Matt Hardy in that match for whatever. I don't know what happened. The AI just snapped. I don't know. But the United States Championship, The Rock retained it against Mark Henry in the Last Man Standing match. And then, of course, the World Heavyweight title, Bret Hart taps out Rick Rude inside the steel cage to make it him versus Triple H at WrestleMania. However, there's one part I forgot to mention. Booker T is going to be earning a shot at the world title, though just days before WrestleMania. So we could have a triple threat match for the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania. That'll be wild. Now let's get to it. So we have Roddy Piper and Shad, JTG and King Booker. We are definitely playing this one because this has to take precedence. Matt Hardy, Undertaker, their rivalry has to happen on this mini rivalry's got to take place. Then the triple threat match is kind of just building up in a feud for CM Punk and Elijah Burke. See, it's something different for them. Then, of course, The Rock has a sprained knee for 4 weeks, so he won't be wrestling for 4 weeks. And his rivalry with Rick Rude's got to kind of take precedent here because we are going to have Rick Rude challenge The Rock for the next title at the end, I believe. I don't know yet, though. Don't quote me on that. Of course, Bret, Triple H. A lot of things going on. So we will be playing one match from this one. Alright, beat Elijah Burke. I'm surprised that Bret and Jeff won, to be honest. I low-key had DX winning this entire thing. The entire time. Alright, first blood match, Matt Hardy and The Undertaker. Right here on Smack. This is going to be good. So we're doing 3 championship matches at the end. Then we have one more match to do before that. And ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, he is the man who can say the Undertaker screwed at No Way Out. He is none other than Matt freaking Hardy. And you heard it there, folks. The gongs itself. Ladies and gentlemen, it is none other than The Undertaker. The Undertaker looking to put Matt Hardy's career down the drain. Will Matt Hardy rest in peace tonight in this first blood match? It's going to be interesting high keys looking at this Taker. Matt Hardy says. Yup.
And there's the reversal.
The hell out of there. That was too quick. Get the steps.
Yeah, that's just great. Why don't
you can do all that. Come here, come outside.
Business? He is getting down to business. He's in the sports entertainment business, isn't he?
Matt Hardy wisely kind of taking advantage of a cocky Undertaker. I thought I was going to rock him.
When I first heard about this match, I wasn't sure what to think, but these superstars are blowing me away.
Really? As soon as I heard about it, I expected
said Nick Patrick better watch himself.
And I haven't been disappointed.
I didn't say I'm not disappointed.
He's adding insult to injury by
Matt Hardy's about to tombstone The Undertaker. No way. Oh my lord, you idiot. Okay, this is wild that they actually have a
Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
That's the law of the jungle. And
if Matt Hardy wins this first blood match, he just killed his career. The Undertaker's gonna kill him.
And that also means that if you're not at 100%, you've got to be able to hide it from your opponent.
That's absolutely right. This business is as psychological as it is physical. You can't let your opponents think you're easy pickings.
Well, I wouldn't consider any of these superstars to be easy pickings. No matter how he's bleeding all over.
Oh, that actually did it. Oh, well, Matt Hardy splits open the Undertaker and hit him with a tombstone. I can guarantee you, Taker, they're going to have a parking lot brawl match next week. That's going to be the one. Matt Hardy gets a bit of revenge here tonight. He splits open the Undertaker and wins this first blood match. However, mocking the Undertaker with a tombstone may have been a grave mistake on Matt Hardy's part. Big mistake made by Matt Hardy. Well, that's good. Yeah, the ECW pay-per-view is one I'm just dreading because I know that I'm going to go right down the drain. Yeah, John Cena versus Johnny Knights in a parking lot brawl. Yeah, they probably went my... I think that's the worst I've ever seen the fan support. The fact that ECW might go 3 for 3, 2 with me and 1. I mean, you can't make it up, I swear. Matt, Rick, main eventer. So I just need 3 more guys to re-sign, and then I'm all good on re-signing people. Hallelujah. And that means The Rock should have 3 weeks left. Rivalries are all looking good. Perfect, because there's going to be a certain match that is going to be played here in the main event. Well, actually, to be a non... If we can get away with this, that would be fire. Because Brett can have... I feel like Brett and Piper would make a good team here, and then Shawn and Triple H. The incorrect titles have been booked for this match. I'm not understanding how. What do you mean? It's worked in any other time. Trying to think of how to book this without it messing up what I want. Oh, I'm gonna hate that with a passion. With Bret Hart. Oh yeah, tag team titles can be online there. I think that's a pretty fun one. Actually, I don't think we should. I think at this point it should be a non-title match. And yeah, we'll do that instead. That works for the main event. Yeah. Well, no, we can't. I don't want to put the tag titles in, God forbid. I mean, I am gonna have to skip that match. God forbid. But yeah, that'll be that rivalry there, and then do another tag team match here, which we will see. Elijah Burke and the. Ooh, no, we cannot. What we will do. Rock is still hurt. He's gonna rely on his good friend. Sure, Roddy Piper to take on Rick Rude. A singles match? That should be fun. So that's the 5, 8. I feel like I'm forgetting the cruiserweights. Yes. That's going to be 12. So we're going to see Elijah Burke, Punk, actually, get a better idea. Burke and Punk have to team up with each other against the Hardy Boys. Be a #1 contendership ideal here, actually. That way the winner, even if they win, it's just kind of like a one-off here. Where the winner gets a shot at the tag team titles in that final episode of SmackDown. Actually, why don't I just do that instead? Yeah, where Jeff and Matt are in the main event. Well, no, because that ruins their rivalry. So it's 4, 9, 12, 13, 14. I know. Completely forgot Parking Lot Brawl. Undertaker. Matt Hardy. Matt's doing double duty tonight. Sheesh. Sheesh. Poor guy. Brett, CM Punk, so Carlito's not in a fight. King Booker's not in a fight. Mark Henry. And Randy Orton. Is it back to back? Oh, this poor guy. He may be broken in half. King Booker, again, the guy who's chance for the world title wins a fair. The dude is just on a roll. Matt Hardy loses that parking lot brawl and then has to. Yeah. Yeah, Matt Hardy's going to be broken in half by the time we're done here. Tag team #1 contendership. Helps puts the cruiserweight rivalry moving forward. Gives me the match item. And ladies and gentlemen, introducing the man who's got beat up backstage by Undertaker. You've already learned his lesson. To the left, Matt Hardy. And to the right, former cruiserweight champion Jeff Hardy. They're the team of the Hardy Boys. This is a #1 contendership match. See who's going to face Crime Time for the tag team championships on the final episode of SmackDown. Before Rumble. Introducing, folks, he is your current reigning defending cruiserweight champion and a former ECW world champion. He is none other than CM Punk. Having team up with his rival at this point, Elijah Burke, who still hasn't guaranteed himself that #1 contendership spot yet. But and ladies and gentlemen, his tag team partner, Elijah Burke, a former ECW two-time ECW world champion. Here we go.
A textbook reversal. Can he follow up?
Interview with Matt Hardy here tonight can actually beat CM Punk. Avenge that loss.
Man, this crowd is really swelling this guy's head.
There's no doubt that these fans love him, and he's feeding off that energy right now.
Look at this, pandering to the crowd.
Nothing wrong with keeping the paying
tag
customers
match,
happy
anything,
while you build
well,
some
not
momentum.
anything goes, but close to it. That was actually fun, but I don't really want Punk to take the loss.
I've been looking forward to this match all night.
So have I. It's certainly been one of the most anticipated matchups in recent weeks.
That's
and
right.
usually when you got that kind of hype, it's tough to live up to expectation, but these superstars aren't having any trouble doing that.
They sure aren't. And that's an impressive thing in and of itself.
Nice quick counter there.
Here it is. He's building up a head of steam, and he's about to let his opponent have it.
And if his opponent is smart, he'll get the hell out of
Jeff
there.
was just successful with Bret Hart earlier last week. A tag team match, so Jeff should be all tag teamed up. We haven't seen Matt and Jeff really tag team at all in this series. This is their first time trying to go for tag team gold, and it took almost a year. Oh.
These superstars are at the top of their game, but only one of them is going to
And Matt Hardy, twist of fate.
That could do it. The twist of fate.
Is that it? Is Hardy to pin Elijah Burke? 2, 3, and Hardy gets the job done here tonight. The Hardy Boys, #1 contenders for the WWE Tag Team Championships. They'll be facing Crime Time on that final episode of SmackDown. Congrats to Matt and Jeff Hardy, the Hardy Boys. They're your new #1 contenders for the WWE Tag Team Championship. They'll face Crime Time on the final episode of SmackDown. Let's see here. Piper beats Rick. And then, yeah, like I thought, that was going to happen. Back spasms for JTG for 2 weeks. Okay. Got a couple people getting hurt here, which is not good. Time to shut up, JBL. So it's both The Rock and now this guy 2 weeks. I mean, Shad's have to carry the load. Well, actually, JT doesn't really have a rivalry, so it doesn't really matter. Whoops, let me... Oh, that's what I wanted. I was like, man, I feel like I'm forgetting something. I want to do something. Playing with fire if I try to do the signing. But we are anyway. So everyone is signed to a good contract. So I do not have to worry about it. Just guys hurt for 2 weeks, but we're here in March. Definitely got to do an advertising promo because we're broke. Anytime you see 18,000, you just kind of like go, ooh. I feel like in a fun way, what we can do. If we do the Hardys, if we do Brett and Hunter Hardy's, Brett. Let's do it. Oh, train his hometown's pretty cool. Just kind of let Brett be once again as a manager. Just like, yeah, go ahead, Hardys, go. That's the main event there, and then February with JTG and The Rock both hurt. Rick Rude's got to kind of carry the rivalry, really. And he will face The Undertaker. That's a fun one for Rick having to go against Taker again. Giving JTG and both rocks, that's 5. That's 9 because they're both injured. Let's do 11 here. Actually can't. Let's do a handicap, so it'll be 12. Because, well, actually, we gotta make it fresh. CM Punk's gonna, not necessarily play nice, if you will. Randy will go 1-on-1 with Elijah Burke. So that's 12, 13, 14. Taker to Sean. So Piper versus Carlito. Go 1-on-1 there. It's 1, it's 2, that's 3. Perfect. Okay. Perfect. Mark Henry. I think Carlito, right? We've done them. No, it would be Piper. Piper. What? No, Piper's in there. So it would be Carlito. Who in the hell? Piper, Burke, JTG, Jeff, King Booker. Okay, yeah, Marco's gonna want to avenge that loss to King Booker and this one, so we'll do that there to kick it off. Just kind of simulate all. Okay, again, Booker just on a winning roll, dude. This guy can't. That's why he's got that world title. Ooh, oh. Before matches. Oh. So. Might have a new cruiserweight champion. That's wild. That's wild. Carly beat Piper. Randy beat Burke like I thought because of CM Punk. Undertaker beat Crew like I thought. And that confirms it. I was gonna say if Jeff and Matt lose, they're gonna wind up losing that tag team opportunity. But they beat D-Generation X like I hope they did. Probably thanks to Bret Hart. Triple H was probably pissed, but the faces win, which is huge for us. Yeah, I know we're low on cash. Wad, thank you for telling me. Don't know how we have a 3.5 so show. We're doing pretty good. So then both The Rock and JHD should be healthy coming into there. So that's Honolulu, Hawaii. Where the hell are we for WrestleMania? Not Detroit, Michigan. Well, at least we have money. Let's go slander. And because of this, it's going to prompt Triple H to want to fight Bret Hart. So unfortunately for Bret, and that handicap, poor Bret is going to get his ass kicked. Poor Bret Hart. Yeah, I think we're going to do Book defending the title over here. I think that's going to be the second to last one because I don't want. Got to have a gap. And, well, no, not really. I think we could do. We will find a way. We'll find a way. Yeah, Triple H and HBK, it's 3. And then. So now CM Punk, the tables will turn. So Elijah Burke is going to get The Undertaker. Top him out with CM Punk. That cruiserweight feud there, and then the US one again because certain somebody's injured. Crude really carrying this rivalry while someone is legitimately hurt. Sure, Mark Henry will do The Rock a favor. 3, 6, 10, 11, 12. Who we're going to give a singles match to? Roddy Piper. Randy Orton for sure. And then a fatal 4-way match. Never mind, a tag team match is Jeff and Matt. And both guys which haven't scheduled for a match would be Carlito. Let's do Shad versus Randy here, and then Carlito. Now we kind of warm up the Hardys. Let's see. Ooh, that's an upset. That is an upset. Randy beat Shad like I thought. Rick Rude beat Mark Henry though. Wow. Taker beat Punk. And just like I thought, Bro was gonna lose that one. A full recovery. Whoops, a full recovery. An injury front. Thank you, Vince. I have the 78% chance of getting the Jam of the Year award. Damn it. I deserve it. We somehow flatlined even worse, but now worse. God, this is terrible. We're the blue line. We're just absolutely awful. It's kind of embarrassing. But hey, we almost have, like, what? 9 of the top 10, so. Hey, I'll take it. Perfection. So this is the last week we have to skip. So yeah, it's probably like, BV, why are you doing so many weeks? You're not gonna play a lot of them. Well, it's like, that's kind of the whole part of what we're doing here. Slander, and then let's do interference with who is expendable. Sure, Carlito. Said 6-man elimination tag, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, and honestly, let's go with King Booker. Let's give Brett his team. He's gonna have that. He's gonna help him out, the Hardy Boys. The Hardy Boys are gonna try to help out Bret Hart against this team, and Book only aligning with Triple DX because he's got to face Bret next week. And what better way to soften up Bret Hart than this? So, yeah, I would say this is pretty legit if you ask me. I think that's pretty solid. And then, since The Rock can have a match, it's only fair with Rick Rude, wrestling his ass off with The Rock. Now the same Rick Rude gonna send in Randy Orton to face The Rock. Not Randy Orton, no. The Undertaker. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Taker wants to be into that in that triple threat match. Taker beats The Rock. I feel like he deserves to be in that match. I'm just saying, we might have a triple threat match for the United States title. This is set in stone. With Carlito's win. Well, actually, I feel like if that's the case, we should include Piper. So Piper or Taker, if they are to win, will be added into that match there for the United States title. So that's 6. That's 10. But 13. Gotta be careful here. Got to be careful because we still have to add Punk. So what we will do, I already know what we're gonna do. Punk will be over here. Burke's gonna have his match, right? And he will go one-on-one with Carlito. That would be good. It'd be a good warm-up for the cruiserweights. However, we're also going to make sure that rivalry gets played out here. So it's 12. And this would be 13. Gotta be smooth with it. CM Punk. Not King Booker. they'll face off the tag team champs. That way it's 3, 4, 8, 14. Or we can have a singles match, Shad and somebody else. Shad versus Randy, I think, is the... Oh, we've already done that, though. Yeah, I think we did that last week, right? Yeah, no, so I don't want to rerun that. So instead... There we go. That's better. That is better. Gotta make sure it's unique, different, and solid. Yeah, Randy would beat JT. That's fair singles match. Shad would beat Punk, like I thought. Punk, again, what I wanted to happen for the rivalry happens, solidifies the fact that Punk and Burke go out. And honestly, with Carlito's win, we'll probably do that as a triple threat match too. So Burke, Carlito, and Punk, Cruiserweight title. Roddy Piper beats the #1 contender. So we're going to have Rock, Piper, and Rude for the end. That's 2 triple threat matches for titles. And then the heels won, which is great. That is perfect. Just gives Triple H a little bit of momentum here when Brett and beautiful. Because now we get to play some matches. That's where this comes in. I feel that would be a good show too. Because that I feel like leads up perfectly. World title hype. Let's go to US hype. I mean, we need all the hype we can for these matches. World heavyweight title. This could change everything if Book is to win. Yeah, at some point, King Booker really could become a 2-time world heavyweight champion. This is going to be interesting. World heavyweight title on the line. Hart and Booker T right before WrestleMania can be huge. However, the United States Championship also on the line in a triple threat match as let's do a steel cage match for this one. The Rock, Piper, and Rick Rude for the United States Championship. That's going to be a good one right there. It's 3, that's 6. The Cruiserweight Championship also needs to be online. Triple threat. Let's do a hardcore match. Punk. Booyah. Booyah. The Tag Team Championships on the line. Team Extreme, they're going to get their wish in a tag team ladder match. As we're going to see Jeff, Matt Hardy, JTG, and that is... Wait, what else can we do for a tag team match? Hardcore ladder too. That's it. That's 4, 7, 10, 13. So we got 3 more people who need to be on this card. Everyone's got to be on the final card of WrestleMania. King Booker, Mark Henry, Randy, Rude, Roddy Piper, and Undertaker. I feel this is a pretty stacked final episode of SmackDown. You really think about it. This is TV worthy right here. Now we're going to skip this one. I want to do this, but I feel like it would be so biased. So I'm going to skip. And the Hardy Boys become the new WWE Tag Team Champions as they win the ladder match. As they dethrone JTG and Shad. So that's pretty damn impressive. So we have new champions already with Matt and Jeff Hardy, the Hardy Boys, becoming tag team champions. So we're going to do 3, so 1 had to be skipped, and I felt like the singles ones were just a little bit more important. So that's why we're doing them. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, he is the reigning defending Cruiserweight champion. He is none other than, he's also a former celebrity world champion. Ladies and gentlemen, He is CM Punk. Can CM Punk retain the Cruiserweight Championship here tonight in the final episode of Smackdown? We're going to find out, folks. Here we go.
I spit in the face.
And folks, the third contender challenger, he is none other than Carlito. And Carlito won this opportunity to win the tag team match against the Hardy Boys in his tag team partner Roddy Piper that gave him a qualifying match against the number contender. He beat the number contender Elijah Burke. And ironically, his partner, Roddy Piper, did the same when he pinned the challenger Rick Rude in his match. That's what made Piper's match a triple threat match for the United States Championship. And interesting first, folks, or his last, he is a former ECW World Champion 2 times, Elijah Burke. Wow, will you look at the strength of this controller? That is impressive. Because I thought that was it for this thing. I really did. The way it just kind of hung, I was like, oh, that's about to break. But nevertheless, Elijah Burke's had a big opportunity here tonight to become Cruiserweight Champion. It's been an up and down year of a big momentum battle for Elijah Burke, so hopefully we can capitalize on the final episode of SmackDown. Not sure who Carlito was. Did you think I wasn't going to grab that?
Shot. Reminds me of my good old days as the hardcore champion.
If that's your idea of good old days, I'm glad I wasn't around for them.
Completely just starts destroying, destroying Carlito.
I know the internet loves CM Punk. The kid is overrated.
I don't know about that. It's hard to argue with tens of thousands of screaming WWE fans.
Who's arguing? I'm right. They're wrong. End of discussion.
Yeah, Carlito getting absolutely obliterated right now. And Elijah Burke going straight for CM Punk as he should.
Wow, what a shot. That sledgehammer will mess you up, but good.
And I can't imagine how anyone could come back from something like that. He's swinging for the fences with that sledgehammer.
He's
swinging all about bringing
for the
hammer
fences.
down, and that proves it.
I'm just going to punch him.
These superstars have been giving it everything they've got all night.
They sure have. And that's where the superb conditioning of the WWE... There's a lot of things under the ring,
just, like,
and all of them
quit
hurt.
talking mid-sentence. Like, okay, dude.
I saw some pretty dangerous stuff under that ring earlier.
Oh, my God, what a chair shot.
Yeah, and that doesn't tickle, believe me.
Yeah, Carlito needs to, like, fight back. It's going to be finished here if he doesn't. I wonder if Punk's just going to sit there and let it happen. Punk is going to sit there and let it happen. Oh, my God. Elijah Burke just pinned Carlito. We used the weapons, beat down both of these guys, and Elijah Burke becomes the new Cruiserweight champ. Something he's been trying to do the entire, like, freaking year, and finally gets it done in the final episode of SmackDown. Two titles have been put on the line. 2 new champions. Ladies and gentlemen, congrats to your new Cruiserweight champion, Elijah Burke. Burke now Cruiserweight champion here on SmackDown. Hi, Rock, the Hardys, new tag team champions. New Cruiserweight champion, Elijah Burke. This trend keeps continuing. New champions galore here tonight on the final episode of SmackDown. Of course, steel cage match. Rick Rude, the challenger. Piper, the challenger. And of course, the People's Champion, the Brahma Bull, the Rock, the champion.
If you smell
Ladies and gentlemen, Introducing the reigning, defending United States champion. He's the final boss, the Brahma Bull, the people's champion, The Rock. Can The Rock survive the steel cage? Can he survive multiple opponents? Who's going to walk out with the United States Championship? And folks, the man who won a tag team match and then won a fatal four-way match to get into this steel cage triple threat match, he is the Hot Rod, a former WWE and ECW champion, Roddy Piper, looking to make good here tonight and become U.S. champion. Can Piper get it done tonight? And folks, introducing the former Cruiserweight and World Heavyweight Champion, the ravishing Rick Rude. Can Rick Rude be the first person to not only win the United States the Cruiserweight Championship and World Championship in a calendar year, but can he also add the trifecta, the triple crown, all three singles titles in 1 year? If he is able to win this match tonight, Rick Rude makes history in this series. The three have done this for someone to win 3 of the major championships all at once. Rick Rude has the potential to do that here tonight. Can Rude make ravishing history on the final episode of SmackDown? Here we go, Rude, Piper, and Rock. See what they're doing. I'm waiting on. What are you going to do?
There's been a lot of superstars over the years that the fans couldn't get enough of, and most of them have one thing in common. They faced Roddy Piper in the... Look, he's making a break for it.
This Smart is perfect. Thinking. Rick Rude, get the hell out of there. Rick Rude, look at this, waited for the opportunity, just like he did with Taker. I love when they do that. Rick Rude makes history here tonight. He waited for Rock and Piper to focus on each other and climbed out of that cage like the weasel he is. Congrats to ravishing Rick Rude on becoming the new United States champion here tonight on the final episode of SmackDown. He completes the record-breaking and history-making Triple Crown of winning, yes, the World, United, and Cruiserweight Championships in a calendar year. No one has ever done that before, folks. Congrats to Rick Rude on making monumental history here tonight and becoming the United States champion in the process. What a legend. It's been ravishing history made here tonight. Folks, here it is. Main event time. World Heavyweight Championship on the line. King Booker could play spoilers, become a 2-time World Heavyweight Champion here tonight on the final episode of SmackDown and basically headline WrestleMania. Bret Hart would come in as a challenger. So would the WrestleMania, the Royal Rumble winner Triple H coming as a challenger as well. I mean, this would be a wild story going into WrestleMania. But interesting first, folks. Again, this is for the World Heavyweight Championship. He is the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. Your World Heavyweight Champion, Bret the Hitman Hart. Can the World Champion make it to WrestleMania? The biggest roadblock yet to date for Hart. King Booker, who's been on a non-stop roll. Is it going to be time for Bret Hart? Is the reign over? All roads end here tonight as they lead to WrestleMania, but all roads lead here. Bret the Hitman Hart's title reign may be in massive jeopardy. And introducing the challenger, a man who's been on a wild winning streak.
And the opponent.
He is a former world heavyweight champion, ladies and gentlemen. He is none other than King Booker. But can King Booker win this match? Why is Triple H here with him? I smell something nefarious in there, and Booker's gonna have eyes in the back of his head for Triple H, who might just want a singles match, not a three-way. It's too many unpredictable variables that are going into this. Triple H is gonna be it's clearly gonna be scared. King Booker, and Bret the Hitman Hart tonight. That was terrible. Bret, we gotta fix that. There we go. Go for the chop. Go for 3. Let's go for 3. Let's 2. Double dose. But how about 3? The trifecta.
Like
the trifecta. Let's go. And Bret obviously going to confront his WrestleMania opponent. But Bret's got to keep his eyes on King Booker.
Even if you wind up with, you can show off for the crowd if you want, but all that does is let your opponent rest up.
Actually, I think it's a great display of confidence on the part of this great superstar.
Bret, oh Lord, Bret, what were you thinking? I feel like that barely hit.
Seeing a match like this makes me proud to be part of this company.
I'm with you, partner. You just can't experience a thrill like this anywhere else.
And that's because you're not going to see athletes like the WWE superstars anywhere else, Cole. Yeah, that's just great. Why don't you just quit showing off and get down to business?
Oh, Book. Okay, Book.
Getting down to business. He's in the sports entertainment business, isn't he?
That was a nice suplex. I seen that one coming. Bro, with some nice ground technique here on Booker T.
I don't think anyone in this match has even considered that they might not walk out the winner.
That is such a smooth freaking maneuver. What a maneuver.
This could end the match right here.
Tagline. Look at this pile driver.
A pile driver like that is not something you just shake off.
Is Bret going for the pin? This might be to retain one. Booker, King Booker, no. Like, struggling to freaking go for it again. It is such a smooth that overhead.
Night after night, the WWE superstars never fail to amaze the fans.
And that's a good thing. I don't even like to think about where we'd be if they didn't.
Well, we wouldn't be sitting here calling this match, that's for sure.
So we're going for this off arm drag off the top. Hello. Bret Hart in firm control. No, maybe not. Okay.
These superstars have been giving it everything they've got all night.
They sure have. And that's where the superb conditioning of the WWE superstars comes into play.
Yeah, you're not. Come on, quit showing off. This is a wrestling match, not a popularity contest.
We've seen this before. He's been wrestling his style of match, and he's coming up on a big payoff.
Man, this crowd is really
swelling
this guy's head.
There's no doubt that these fans love him, and he's feeding off that energy right now.
I think Bret Hart, right in the middle of the ring, right in the middle of the ring. This is not good for King Booker, the sharpshooter. Bret Hart to tap out King Booker. Bret Hart. King Booker taps out to Bret Hart. Bret Hart's going on to WrestleMania. It's official, like a referee with a whistle. Bret Hart will defend the World Heavyweight title against Triple H on the grandest stage of them all at WrestleMania. Congrats to Bret the Hitman Hart on one hell of a victory in the main event of the final SmackDown of the year. Bret Hart retains the World Heavyweight Championship. He can look forward to putting that title on line at WrestleMania against the Royal Rumble winner, Triple H. Congrats to the Hitman. And one hell of a final SmackDown it was. 4 title defenses, 3 title changes, new tag team champs, the Hardy Boys, new Cruiserweight champion Elijah Burke, more importantly, new United States champion, and Rick Rude. History was made here tonight, folks. What a freaking road to WrestleMania it was. And honestly, when you look back at the match, it was pretty fire too. Looking back at at the way we booked it. Draft reminder. Yeah, I already know that. Full. I forgot to. Telling me. None. Thanks, JBO. You were very helpful. Clearly dead last is what we were. Wow. Wow. Oh, we do get 3 matches here. So obviously the world title. You know, this has been such a brutal battle. I feel like. Yeah, I feel like a Hell in a Cell is kind of needed. Because these two have been going to war for quite some time, and Edge versus Mick Foley for the WWE title. That's an interesting main event. That's a good choice on Raw's part. I can't. That is worth it. John Cena versus. This is actually, I think, the best decision making they have done. Why is Candice Michelle? Jesus Christ, why is she here? Why? Who compelled them to think? This is only appropriate. We have Randy Orton in this match. Only appropriate. Yeah. At least everyone here is a guy. That's the important part here. Ooh. Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker for sure are gonna be our representatives. So that's gonna be WrestleMania for us, and we'll see if we actually win. I highly doubt it, but hey, we're at 80%. I feel like low key we probably should win, but I just don't know. So fingers crossed, even if we don't, at least we tried, So hey. But anyway, folks, with that being said, please do leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the BVTV Gaming channel. We'll see you all next time, everybody. And as always, stay off the hook. Peace out, everybody.